What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another World Cup watch along, the first of two, Brazil against Norway. And have I actually I haven't changed the Norwegian badge there, people, which I thought I did, but I didn't save it. But big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are well. And looking forward to an exciting game. Vinicius Jr. Martinelli starts for Brazil, people. Martinelli has got the nod. They're playing 4-4-2, I believe, with Vinny up top, with Cunha, Martinelli on the left, and Rayon on the right. So it should be attacking. Ancelotti going old school with 4-4-2, which, I think 4-4-2, I think there is space for 4-4-2 in top level football. So it'll be interesting whether Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes can handle it. There we go. We've changed it. I did actually change it, but I came off without saving it. Some people are saying that Martinelli's in the 10, but the way I just saw it listed, he was on the left. But we'll see. Maybe he's going to confuse us with how he's set up, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are well. Hope you're ready for a late night, people. England at 1 a.m. 80% chance of thunderstorms, which could mean delayed kickoff or delay throughout the game. It could be a 5 a.m. finish. So yeah, we will get a little break after this game, assuming this game doesn't go to extra time. This game's due to finish about 11, maybe 11:15. But obviously, if it goes to extra time, it could be closer to midnight. So we'll see. Could be a long night. Let's go through the teams. Big up to everyone locked in. Alisson in goal. Danilo at right back. Douglas Santos at left back. Marquinhos and Arsenal's title-winning centre-back, Gabriel Magalhaes. Casemiro and maybe our future signing, Bruno Guimaraes. Rayon, Gabriel Martinelli, title winner. Cunha and Vinicius Jr. Get him to the carpet, people. Get him to the carpet. There's a lot of connections there because Vinny I want us to sign. Cunha I wanted us to sign. Martinelli we have got. Bruno I want us to sign. Gabriel we've got. There's a few connections. I like Hendrick as well. And we nearly signed Rafinha when he was at Leeds. I am doing the England game for my sins, people. But I think it will be a more exciting game. I hope. If they keep me up all night and it's boring, I'll just be... Oh, man. And if you get the delay for the lightning and thunder, I'll be even more. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, people. The Norwegian team, Nyland, Ryerson, Wolf, Hegem, Ajer, Berg, Sanderberg, Odegaard, Nusa, Sorloth and Haaland. Odegaard will obviously be keeping a close eye on him. Nusa has been impressive. This picture's now emerged that Nusa was at the Emirates during the season watching an Arsenal game. People are saying he's an Arsenal fan. Blah, blah, blah. Sorloth, who obviously we knocked out Atletico Madrid, and Haaland against Gabriel is always a great battle. What I liked about Haaland's interview was he spoke about Gabriel with a lot of respect. He said he's a top player. He's won the league. He respects him. They're competing. I like that. I don't mind that. What I don't like is what we saw last night with Paraguay. They crossed the line, in my opinion. They took dark arts to another level. But I like the fact that Haaland's like, yeah, I basically go to war against Gabriel, but there's respect there. So I was like, cool. Balogun has had his suspension overturned. I don't know if you're seeing all... Donald Trump spoke about it on the news, and people are saying that Trump spoke to Infantino and said, listen, come on, you know what you got to do. Like, you got to overturn that. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But that could be the difference in USA winning that game. I actually think Balogun is that important to the US that him playing, they might beat Belgium with him. Without him, I was like, don't know. I don't know about that, but, he came out for that interview to many men. 50 Cent, he ain't playing games, people. You know what I mean? But I think they might beat Belgium now. I'm telling you. FIFA said the White House had nothing to do with it. Yeah, even the fact that they had to say that was like, okay, they did have something to do with it. Big up Dior in the chat. Said, yes, my brother. Big up, man. Hope everyone's well. Anyone in the UK, England, we're about to go into another heat wave, so get the double fan ready. It's hot, people. But anyway, this, in my head, I feel like this will be the more exciting game than the England game. But I could be wrong. It could work out the other way. But I think Norway will. They've got an attacking front four really with Odegaard, Nusa, Sorloth, and Haaland. So I think this should be a good game. Chris said I'm a big Gabriel fan, but he hasn't been great this World Cup. I worry about him versus Haaland. Listen, I'm not here to say any I told you so's or anything, but I've always felt that Saliba is the better of the two. Gabriel and Marquinhos, Arsenal give a lot of protection to their back four. Our wingers run back, Rice sits, Subamendi was sitting. This Brazil team will expose you a lot more. Vinny ain't going to track back too much, although he has worked quite hard. Casemiro's legs are not where you would want them to be if you're a Brazilian fan. So he's exposed a lot more, but he's still quality. This will be a great battle, I'm sure. You know. Curtis, I'm in Zimbabwe. It's mad cold right now. Crazy hearing you talk about heat waves, bro. It's crazy, isn't it? When we live in England, we're like, yo, man, when's it ever going to be hot here? It always rains. Then the heat turns up and you go, yeah, I'd take some cold weather right now. Do you know what I mean? But that's how it goes. Brown envelopes are plenty. Yep, Trump made the call, man. Said, yo, Balogun needs to play. Jan said we should get rid of both of our left wingers. Both rubbish. I don't think they'll be totally against it. I think if Trossard's deal goes through and somebody came in with 50 million maybe for Martinelli, I think they'd get rid of both of them. But will somebody come in for Martinelli? I don't know. Big up Jan. Big up Carl. Trump got Balogun off the suspension. Belgium are crying. I bet he scores. I bet he scores. Dylan said, Big C, spinning like Danny Ceballos delaying the stream's start times. I put like 1:45, but I really mean I'll be around 1:45. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there around that time. You know what I mean? You know how it goes now. We're relaxed. We're laid back on this channel. Just it's a chill vibe, man. England at 1:45. I'll be there about 10:1 probably. You know what I mean? But listen, big up to everyone. Could there be a Nate? Yeah, it'd be good to see Neymar come on. Thoughts on Trossard? Put some emotional message to Arsenal fans. Listen, I respect Trossard. Like, I think his goal against West Ham it'll go down in recent history. I think it's I think that West Ham game is the game that people will look back on and say that's the game that probably won us the title. Raya's save against Fernandes. After review at the end, Trossard's goal. He goes down as a cult hero. Is he an Arsenal legend? No, I don't think he is. You know, I like to keep balanced with what I think a player is. I think it's going to be... I think any Arsenal player that gets sold this summer that played a big part in the title, fans are going to find it difficult to see them go. A lot of fans, I don't want Trossard to go, but it's like, yeah, but you want a new left winger. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, Trossard or Martinelli have got to go then. And they're like, yeah, I get you. You know, people are going to have to go. And that's the reality. We need to go up another level. We've got to understand it's like playing on Grand Theft Auto. You've completed a mission. You want to go on to the bigger mission now is, can we get a star above the badge? The reality is Trossard Martinelli on the left is not going to put a star above our badge. We've got to move one or both of them. But I think one of them. Trossard is a legend. No, I don't think he is. He had a legendary moment, you could say, but I don't think he's a legend. Stand up if you've won the league. Yeah, we stand up for that. I can't ignore it. But no, cult hero for me, Will Tord. Will Tord scored a huge goal at Old Trafford. Still doesn't make him a legend. Legendary moment. We're underway, people. Brazil against Norway. Turkish said Trossard should have gone for 50 mil. You ain't getting 50 mil for him. He's 32 in December. He's on 180 grand a week. He's got a year left. Who's giving you 50 mil? That's always the question. You know, I've seen a few other people saying Trossard's worth way more, but the reality is a player's worth what a club is willing to pay for them. You know, and unfortunately, for some strange reason, we just don't get good value for our players. I think he should have gone for 30. Around 30, I think, would have been fair. I think 20 is a bit too cheap. But the reality is, without being disrespectful, look at the club that he's going to. I thought Trossard would get a better move than that, to be honest. He's going to Besiktas, who finished 4th in the Turkish league. They're not even in Champions League. He's playing Europa League football next season. I'm really surprised that he's taken that move, to be honest. But his options were obviously limited. I thought he was linked with Dortmund. I thought that would be a good move for him, but they obviously didn't put the offer in. And the wages are a problem. A lot of these clubs won't pay him 180 grand a week. And you're right, Lawrence. They'll pay him the wage. So he's obviously taken the big wages. MJ said Jamal should have chosen Morocco. Would have been mad. I mean, hindsight, yeah, I get you. It would be. Imagine Hakimi and Jamal on the right hand side would be incredible. But where's your England kit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't own one, bro. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever owned one. But we'll be there. We'll be watching the game tonight. Tough game. Can they get through? Obviously, this game could impact the England game, as the winner of this game plays the winner of England-Mexico. Big up Will, who said is getting Barcola. Is getting Barcola. I don't know if he meant to say, and Rodgers enough for you this window. What, both of them? I still think we'd be a midfielder short, but you could run with Skelly for a year with those two. I'd want 1 or 2 more. I think if Ben White goes, we need a right back, but it'd be great if we got both of them. It would. Besiktas is looking to be our selling club. Oneni was the latest, I believe, but not the first. How would Max is? Yeah, I think he meant to put all. They're on the attack. Great chance for Norway. Norway have taken the lead. Norway have taken the lead. There's no way. Norway. He's offside. He's offside. Oh, yeah. Brazil's defending there. Yo, they were queuing up on the edge of the box. Who's offside? Yeah, he's off. He's well off. Yo, I was going to say, that is a shock. Look at this. Look at that. Where's the midfielders? They are lucky there, I'm telling you. But obviously he's offside. It is what it is. This Brazil team are very open at fullback. That's the problem. Yeah. Closer game than we think. Yeah, listen, Brazil can lose this. Definitely. They haven't looked great in any game, really. They have great moments in the games. Could see us getting Rodgers, Alvarez, Bruno. Oh, mate, I can't see us getting Alvarez. The only thing with Alvarez is... Alvarez, oh, here's Haaland and Gabby. Nah, just a little layoff. The only thing with Alvarez is being hammered by the Atletico fans. They're burning his shirt because he wants to go to Barca. So he might be in a situation where I need to leave Atletico because the fans have turned, but I can't go to Barca because Atletico won't let the deal happen. So instead of staying here, I'll go to Arsenal. I don't know. I don't see it happening. The TV build-up has been saying England versus Brazil like it's done. Yeah, they have that kind of arrogance, man. That Mexico game is a tough game. I've predicted a 2-1 win for England, but it'll be tough. They could lose. Lawrence said I was deep in Odegaard's value has probably dropped. He's got a couple of assists, but I don't think he's played that well. Do you know what I mean? But listen, if they get past Brazil, his value would probably go up. I genuinely think, and this might be controversial, what I'm about to say, I think Alvarez is a little bit overrated. I think he's a very talented footballer for this Nusa. They call him the Norwegian Neymar. I think Alvarez is a very, very talented footballer, and I can see why Arsenal fans want him, and I would take him because his link-up play would be so good. But I'm sitting there thinking, 150 million? This guy was sitting on the bench at Man City. Now, I get it, it's Haaland. You ain't going to get Haaland out of the team, but what's he done to be worth 150 million? He got 8 league goals. All right, yeah, he got 10 in the champs. Would I take him? Yeah, I would take him. I think he's a bit overrated. Not crazy, like, I'm not saying he's bad and people think he's very good, but people talk about him as if he's absolute world class. And I'm like, I haven't seen, has he done enough to get that rating? I think players have got to have work, proven work before you start saying you're a world class player. Do you know what I mean? So he's on the bench for Argentina, and he got 8 league goals in a full season. 150 million. Come on, come on. No, he's not worth that. He's a very good player, and I would take him. That's a different discussion. But 150 and world class, he's got to do more for me. Spend that 150 on Vinny Jr. You know, go and buy him. But obviously, he might not be available. But a lot of these players aren't available. People were saying all last year, Isak's not available, you can't get him. When we were linked with him, oh, no, he won't leave. 2 months later, he was holding up a Liverpool shirt. You pay enough money and you're a big enough club, these guys will leave. Sidorf said, I would put Trossard as a legend. His clutch goals helped us win the league after 22 years. West Ham goal is probably the biggest goal. Do you know why I don't think he is a legend? Because I suppose that you could have the same argument that Burnley at home 1-0, Havertz header. It wasn't as dramatic, but it was equally as important. So is Havertz a legend? He's not. Do you know what I mean? I think Havertz he scored a few important goals for us. Trossard's been super clutch. But legend, I think legends, nah. He ain't a legend, bro. I'm sorry. If we're calling him a legend, you've got so many legends, you know, and he ain't a legend. Winning the league is a legendary thing for the club, and he's had legendary moments, but he's not a legend of a player. He's just not. He hasn't done enough at a massive football club to be called a legend. He's not. He's not. He's a cult hero, Aaron Ramsey. Do you know what I mean? Ramsey scored winning goals in cup finals. He ain't a legend, bro. We ain't had a legend at this football club for a long time. You become a legend over a period. I look at somebody like Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel. I think they could become legends if they win more trophies because the level they're performing at. Legends are top draw players. You know, Trossard is a very good player. He ain't a legend. Brazil on the attack. Yeah, it's used too easily. Emotion creeps into it. You know, a lot of people are caught up in the emotion of these players. And I knew it would happen. We haven't won a league for 22 years. It's fine. Yeah, Henry's a legend. Bergkamp, yeah, they're legends, bro. They're like the top legends. They're top of the legend chain, you know what I mean? You think Ramsey's a tier above? Well, he probably did more work, but in terms of cult hero, I would say both. Martinelli doesn't look bad in the cam. Yeah, it looks like Vinny is playing on the left, and I think they're playing as like wide forwards. Get me Mbappe. Yeah, I mean, there was fans saying they wouldn't take him. It would ruin the dressing room. I mean, we couldn't get him anyway. This will be a tough game because Sorloth and Haaland are very good in the air. He does. No, I agree with Sidorf. Alvarez definitely has moments like he scored a goal was against Real Madrid where he whipped it in the top corner. You go, wow, he definitely has got magic. Yeah, listen, I'll be totally honest with you. I've always been a little bit, how good is he? Brahim Diaz in this World Cup has been balling out. And they reckon he might be available. I'm just thinking potentially of attacking midfielders if an Odegaard was to go. And he was at Man City when Arteta was there, I believe. He was in the under-23s. They must have had some unreal under-23s at Man City. Cole Palmer. Morgan Rogers. Here's a chance for Brazil. Oh, unlucky. He tries to get there. He does get there. It could be a penalty. But the arm out, ref. Oh, he said it's a dive. Come on, VAR. Come on, VAR. Cunha's going mad. Surely you don't go that mad if you've dived. Come on, Cunha. That's got to be a foul. Otherwise, you've embarrassed yourself. You do not go in a ref's face like that if you've dived. It's got to be contact. Penalty all day long, all day. Stonewall. Stonewall pen. There we go. Penalty. That's a pen. All day. There's no way you go, look, touch. Doesn't get the ball. It's a pen. 100% a pen. VAR. Cunha! Does Vinny take the penalties? If he does, he took some at Madrid, didn't he? That's a pen all day long. Was that Martinelli with the pass? Martinelli in the 10, yeah? I told you, Ancelotti is the manager that can get individual brilliance out of players. Was it Nelly? Nelly, good. Oh, yeah. Yo, Nelly, yeah, I like that reverse pass. Why is the defender diving in there? He's going nowhere. Nelly with the reverse pass, you know, I like that. He does lift his head up in a Brazil shirt. It's a pen. This is where VAR is mind-blowing. It's a pen. What are they doing here? Here, I'll go to the screen. There you go. It's a pen every single day of the week. You can watch it once. You don't need to watch it more than once. It's a pen. Vinny will take the pen, I reckon, because the golden boot race, he's close. If this ain't a pen, there's corruption. It's a pen, man. Come on. Just turn around now, mate. Touch, slow motion, pen. Yeah, it's a pen. He's giving it. He has to give it. 100% a pen. We're going to have to review. Maybe not that accent, though. Penalty to Brazil. Let's go. Come on, Brazil. Vinny Jr. Let's get it. Come on, Brazil. Curtis, I understand when you want all the Arsenal players back. I need England, Portugal, and Brazil eliminated from the World Cup. I want an Arsenal player or group of players to win it. But I want some of them back. Norway are complaining there was a foul in the build-up to the penalty. Penalty to Brazil. Wonder if Cunha will try and get it. He scored a few goals as well. Martinelli. Does he want it? Does Bruno G want it? Vinny has the ball in his hand, but there's a few Brazilians around him. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Vinny. Oh, Bruno G. I'm shocked at that. But apparently, people, he's got a bad attitude. Oh, he's got a bad attitude. He's giving penalties to Bruno G when he's in a golden boot race. I don't know where this stuff comes from. Come on, Bruno. You could be an Arsenal player in a couple of weeks. Second top assist maker in the competition. Bruno Guimaraes. Hopefully an Arsenal player. Total agreement between the two clubs. Come on, Bruno G. Give him the lead. Mad stuttered run up. He's missed it! Oh no! Keep him at St James's. That run up. Stop with the stuttered run ups. He stuttered too much. Save by Ireland. Keeper's left. Poor penalty. Vinny, you should have took it. Terrible penalty. They need to ban stuttered run ups, bro. I'm telling you, they're horrible. I get the purpose of them. I always have, but if the keeper goes the right way, you're in trouble. It's poor. It's poor, man. I said he learnt from Gabriel. Gabriel would have hit the Statue of Liberty on the head, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, 10 million cheaper. Bruno missing penalties, so we get him cheaper. We love to see it, people. Oh, man. Oh, Bruno scored the first. I was going to say, them moments are massive in games like this. I'm telling you, that might do them in. Ah, man. Stuttered run-ups, bro. Show us the replay. I think he stuttered twice. Oh, they're not showing it. Look, man. Oh, it's not in the corner. It's a nice height. It's a absolutely terrible penalty. You're like, there's just nothing. If it was lower, it might have gone under him. If it was higher, it might not have been able to reach it. There wasn't a lot of power. It wasn't in the corner. It was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Martinelli's vision for nothing yet. Arsenal link up, man. No, in fact, it was Cunha on it. It didn't pass to Bruno, but it's a great ball. Aye, that will inspire Haaland and co. Haaland and co. Like, you know, just his co-workers, isn't it? He's the main guy. Vinny should have taken it. On the attack, drilled wide. Poor pen by Bruno G. I think Cunha's actually good at pens as well. All right, we're underway. It's getting hotter here, by the way. Jeez. Yep, Almiron pulled his hamstring chasing Saliba. Madness. Gabriel should have taken it. R9, did they show him? I think him and Ronaldinho and Rivaldo have been at every Brazil game. Not excited for next week's heat. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. Big up to everyone locked in, man. I hope you're well. 1,700 of you. Listen, it's good from Vinny. I wonder if Bruno has maybe never scored in a World Cup. You know, there's things like that. I know he's got assists. Maybe he's never scored. Maybe Vinny said, look, get yourself a goal. But fair play to Vinny. MJ said, look at my Brazilian, love him. I do like Cunha. I can't lie. I would have took him. I thought Arsenal might have signed him, but he is good. The thing with him, I don't really know what his best position is. Probably false nine, maybe. Sell Snottergaard and run Nelly in backup for the 10 for Morgan Rogers, says Fave Gamer. I'm so intrigued to see Nelly. Here he is again. Make the run, Cunha and Vinny. Delay it, delay it. Not bad. Pushed him a bit wide. Vinny, cook him. No space. Aye, aye. Oh, I thought Nelly was going to head that in outside of the foot pass just over his head. Jeez. Here's Nusa. Yo, Nelly in the 10. I've never seen this. Ancelotti, yo, Nelly in the 10, driving runs. It'll be the quickest 10 in the Prem. Good defending. Nelly actually looks good on the ball. Moving like Elise in the 10. Thought you wanted Nelly out. I never said that, mate. I'm pretty sure I didn't anyway. Odegaard is so bad. No, he's just playing hide and seek. He must have been amazing at hide and seek as a kid, Odegaard. No one can ever find him. Gabby at the 10, he's got no choice but to look up. Yeah, middle of the pitch, but he's doing well in there. Lawrence said Martinelli could be generational as a striker or second striker. Bro, how many times did I used to argue with Kev? Can Martinelli play up front? I know he's not actually up front. He's in the 10, but look at Nelly just bopping the ball into people. It's mad. Did I say that? I don't know. I've been hot lately. Maybe the heat got to me. We've all said Nelly down the middle. We have. We have. People are actually going mad about Balogun's suspension online. That he got overturned. Norway. Can they create something? Nelly needs to be played to his strengths. International football's a bit slower as well, though. You get a bit more time. You know, in this 10 role in the Prem, you get some Burnley midfielder just elbowing you in the back of your head or something, just kicking you. You know, in the Prem, you have a touch, they just press you straight away. International's a bit slower. It'll suit him. Yeah, Trump definitely got on the phone, bro, and said, yo, you see that Balogun? Lock off that suspension. And they locked it off. Nelly's free from Arteta prison. Don't worry, mate. He'll be back on the left wing defending soon. He'll probably be on the bench. Barcola against low blocks didn't look that great. We need another profile in addition to him that can work against low blocks, similar to Trossard. Well, his dribbling was still good, but it's yeah, it's difficult for a lot of people, isn't it? Against low blocks, man. There aren't many wingers that are amazing against that. Like, we always refer back to Kvara and Vinny. They're the two best on that left-hand side. Nelly could be like Vardy on the shoulder. I think, again, the problem with Vardy on the shoulder was because people didn't really know how good that Leicester team was. They had a lot of space in behind, and Vardy just destroyed people. We wouldn't get as much of that space for Martinelli to run into. Stutter penalties are getting clocked by everyone. Because the thing is, attackers took stutter penalties. The whole point of a stutter penalty is to wait and see where the goalkeeper's going and try and put it in the other direction. The aim of a stuttered penalty is to put it the opposite way of the goalkeeper. The problem with a stuttered penalty is because you've slowed your run-up down so much, you've lost that momentum to get power in the shot. So if the goalkeeper goes the right way, it's got to be like right in the corner or high, or you might get lucky. So it's like there's a weakness and a strength of the stuttered run-up. But a lot of them seem to be going wrong. But it's risky. I wouldn't take one personally. I get the point of it, but you are relying on that goalkeeper going the wrong way. I mean, if you miss, I just think they look 10 times worse. You know, if you do a normal run-up, hit it hard, keeper makes a great save, you go, oh, that's a good... If you take that stuttered run-up, it's like, boy, you've seen it with Eze's miss in the champs. You're thinking, such a big game, you do that run-up. It looks very casual and lethargic. But coaches are coaching that penalty. You know, it's not just something that players have just made up. Like, it's encouraged. You take that shot as late as possible in the hope that the goalkeeper's going to commit and you go the other way. I mean, look at Ivan Toney. He doesn't even look at the ball when he takes the penalty. He literally looks at the goalkeeper as he's hitting the ball. What do you make of Balogun being allowed to play? He made the call, bro. Trump made the call. Said, you enjoying your time in America? Everything good? You safe? Nice hotel? Yeah, you want it to continue that way, Infantino? Yeah, yeah. All right, Balogun. You see that red card? Get rid of it. He said, okay, I'll get rid of it. I want to be good over it. Infantino was like, today I feel American. His new, so what you got? He looks sharp. Leipzig, him and Diamande out wide. They must cause damage with those two. I don't really know how good he is, though. I need to see a bit more of him. Handbrake Odegaard. Has Odegaard even touched the ball? Cunha and Vinny. I think Vinny should have made a different run. Cunha, no, you ain't doing him. No, it's not a penalty. I don't think Vinny's run helped him much there. I thought he should have made the diagonal run for him to roll. He went away from him. Matt said today he feels corrupt. Ice were knocking on the door like, room service. You know what I mean? Ice was at the door for Infantino. Did you order room service? No, I didn't. We'll get rid of the red card, President. Don't worry. Should have passed it to Vinny. Listen, he isolated the defender. He thought he had the pace, but he didn't quite have it. I don't even know. Nah, I can't even do a Trump impression, man. That's crazy. Poor from Cunha. As corrupt as Blatter. A lot of these guys are. Martinelli got a point to prove next season. Yeah. I mean, he had a point to prove last season. The one thing I'll say with Nelly, at least he did well in the Champions League, you know, and he did score a couple big goals in the Prem. You think about the Man City goal and stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know. We ain't laughing about what they do, but, you know, he had some ice at the door. Saka expected to start. Are they leaking team news now? They're saying Spence is injured, but he got roasted in the last game. He probably is. Cristiano Ronaldo has confirmed this will be his last World Cup. I mean, yeah, I bet you Ronaldo plays in the Euros. I put money on it. I think it's in Portugal as well. Eddie Howe has understood Eddie Howe has announced Bruno Guimaraes is priceless and I have no intention of selling him. Saka is expected to start. Interesting. Let's see how he does in that heat. Haaland, listen, when people start saying, oh, Haaland ain't doing nothing, bro. Haaland can live off 5 touches of the ball in a whole game. You know what I mean? He'll score. Curtis, your City v Madrid watch-along came up today on my feed when Benzema Panenka it down the middle. Bro, like Benzi, I always say it, that is one of my favourite strikers of all time, by the way. I think that 2-year period when Ronaldo left and he became the main man, I almost think if you were going to study a striker, he's a player that you could study, and like, he just does things so well. His movement, his hold-up play, his first touch, both feet, he can head it, curl it. He's just a top footballer. To play up front for 12 years for Real Madrid as their striker and never get moved out. You know, he saw off Higuain and players like that. You won't see that very often. You know, a guy be the striker at Real Madrid for 12 years. Unbelievable. He's a top player. Mammoth's not happy. Just say you don't like Trossard. How can you say he's not a club legend? I can say he's not a club legend because, in my opinion, guess what? He's not a club legend. To be called a club legend, you have to have consistent body of work at a legendary level. Let's keep it a book. Emotion aside, he's a super clutch player. We sit here week after week watching Arsenal. Every 2 weeks, you want Trossard to be on the bench. That's the reality. Martinelli plays, 3 games later, you want him dropped. Trossard plays, 3 games later, you want him dropped. It's simple. He ain't a club legend. Legendary moments, super clutch, cult hero. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? Keep it moving, bro. Leon, United stream might be top 5. Send off Tiger. Yo, big up MJ, man. Sam Ab said, what's up? See, we are the champions. I know you say it's hot. What's the temperature in the UK? Here in Texas, it's close to 100. 38 degrees. Wow. I think it's like 31 here or something. Oh, no. Today it was like 29. I think it's like 31. Gets up to like 35 in the middle of the week. But like, listen, honestly, people, if you live in England, you understand. We ain't got AC. The fan's spinning around like Danny Ceballos. It doesn't cool down in the evening. You know, you go some places, 35 degrees during the day, it's boiling hot. At night, it cools down. You're like, yeah, man, nice breeze. It gets... England, we just lay there at night like, oh, please. We need a breeze. We're just burning. 100% not a club legend, bruv. My beloved mutants, karma, please. You know, with Arsenal, we get carried away, man. The fans, we're an emotional bunch. Do you know what I mean? Get an AC unit, 300 quid. I know it might be time to, I can't lie. Do you know what it is? I always avoided them because I'm like, bro, we have like good weather for like a month if we're lucky out of 12. Oh, the houses have got AC. The only way they got AC if you've got a Milan shirt, bro. There ain't no AC. No AC. Not in houses, bro. If anything, they want the house to retain the heat because we're cold most of the time. Big radiators. We ain't got no AC. It's cold most of the time. It rains. Don't argue with anyone, boy. I'm telling you, man. If you weren't born before the technology was supposed to mash up. Remember they said, yo, midnight 2000, everything, your computer, your phone, everything's just gonna mash up. And you got there and you went, yo, nothing's happened. Great ball in. Oh, was that Martinelli with the cross? Edge of the box. Oh, scuffed the shot. Brazil with the chance. Was that Martinelli who crossed that? Nusa wins a free kick. AC Milan, bro. Nah, there ain't no AC in England, bro. Maybe in some of the restaurants. That's Martinelli, isn't it? Yo, Martinelli looks good for Brazil, man. The thing is with the World Cup, you either use it to sell somebody on the hype or you bring them back full of confidence and get them playing. Wolves 2-2 stream was hilarious. Head loss maximum. I wanted to headbutt the laptop, bro. Real talk. Haaland and Gabriel battling. Gabriel on the floor. No foul given. Football's crazy. Like, if we were watching this World Cup and Martinelli didn't play for Arsenal and we were being linked with him, we'd be going, yeah, I'll take Martinelli. If he played for, like, Dortmund, you'd go, yeah, I'll pay 100 million for him. Over the rack. No, I was going to say Haaland. Brooklyn. Marcy Projects. Jay-Z in the building. Better cut. Do you know what it is with Ancelotti? Ancelotti's just a freedom coach. Ancelotti's a freedom coach, bro. If you're an attacking player, you want to play for Ancelotti. He's calm. He doesn't make you defend too much. He wants you to play on the front foot. And that's it. Martinelli. Bro, I said the other day, Martinelli over 50 million minimum. In this market, Diamande 100 mil. He's got to be 50 mil plus, easily as well. 50 mil might even not be enough. He's 24. He's playing for Brazil in the World Cup. Starting. And he looks like one of their best. After Vinny, he's been their best player. In fact, in this game, Vinny's hardly touched the ball. Just as I say that, Vinny does touch the ball. 50 mil is disrespectful. It's Arsenal, innit? We seem to get 20% less than every player's worth. Vinny overruns it, goal kick. Who do you think wins, Portugal or Spain? I mean, I think Spain. But you just have that thing in your mind, like, don't you? Like, Ronaldo, is this when he turns up? I don't know. Spain, I've not... It's weird with Spain. I think somebody said the other day Spain haven't conceded a goal, but they don't look that great. But if Ronaldo, he's got to do it. He's got to turn up tomorrow. But Portugal haven't really impressed me either. But then Williams and Yamal don't look that fit yet. Is Martinelli with Rock Nation? I'm sure Vinny's with Rock Nation. I always see Vinny and Jay-Z linking up. Martinelli's in the 10 and he's playing decent. Yeah, we don't like to talk about the Wolves game, bro. Look at Nelly. Have you got the diag? Oh, I wanted to see there if he played the switch. Brazil are strange. I don't know what it is. They're good, but they're not good at the same time. Haaland, he's bullied him there. What they got? Nah, Norway don't look great either. Odegaard, honestly, I haven't seen him do anything. There's Bruno Guimaraes. Rolls it out wide. Vinny on the overlap right hand side. Crosses blocked, didn't hit it well. Nah, he's got to do better than that. Nelly's, yeah, doing well. Laughing at Trossard in the Wolves game to complete head loss was dark. That Wolves game, I thought the season was over, man. You draw with bottom of the league, I was like, yeah, that's it. It was a strange season, really. It was such an emotional roller coaster. Are you doing a watch along for England? I am. Please don't have a thunderstorm. I need a decent sleep. If Haaland gets a big chance, he'll score. He's just that player. Hey! Odegaard. Come on, do something, man. Have a shot then. Oh, hits the side netting. Unlucky. I thought he should have probably gone far post. Unlucky. Brazil. I'm just thinking, if England were to get past Mexico and they play Brazil, their fullbacks are not great. But then the wingers of England are not playing well either. Oh dear God, special. Yeah. Norway taking the P, moving like Paraguay without the dark arts. Well, at least the dark arts aren't there. The thing with them, they're probably a team that don't mind not having the ball. Do you know what I mean? They probably go, yeah, we'll have 30%. If we can get one big chance to Haaland, they'll score. Ryan said, young fans bamboozle me. When we say Arsenal legends, we're talking Henry, Bergkamp, Vieira, Ian Wright and them, man. I'm hearing names like Trossard in 100 years, no statue. Nah, he's nowhere near a legend. Nowhere near. Yeah, no, I did change it. Start of the stream. Do you know what it is? I changed it to Norway and then came off without saving it. So when I started, I had the Mexico one because I was trying to do the England one to save. So yeah, it was a mix-up. Apparently Enrique wanted Nelly to replace Ramos. Nelly in the French league, bro, would score goal. He'd be a great player off the bench. Oh, Haaland, little flick. That's your little warning. That's not even a big chance. Look at his movement. Bang, straight away. He's got amazing movement, man. He makes runs at great times. Imagine if he lobbed Alisson with that. Wow. Some Barca fans don't even consider Neymar a legend. Their standards are insane, though, innit? Real Madrid and Barca. But yeah, I just think the term legend is too thrown around. Simon Wilson, bro, just as I was about to go live, I was scrolling through YouTube and I see Simon Wilson's put up a World Cup video. He's a brilliant content creator, man. Travel content creator. He's funny, man. He's a big Liverpool fan as well. Mourinho wants Saliba. Yeah, good one. You ain't getting him. You got Dumfries. You got Konate. You got Cucurella. Chill, bro. He signed a new deal. They ain't getting him. Haaland's dad did an interview before the game. He was asked, would Haaland consider a move to Real Madrid? He said he's very happy at City, has a long contract. We're waiting for the new season, but anyone would want to play for Madrid. You never know what can happen in football. That's basically, look, he's happy at Man City, but if Real Madrid want to drop the bag, drop the bag. Oh, is that? Did Fabrizio do Here We Go on Klopp? I didn't know that was at Here We Go. I thought they were still in talks. Is that actually a real tweet? Fabrizio, yeah, it is. Jurgen Klopp, new Germany coach. Here we go. Wow. I didn't know it was at that stage. I thought they were still in talks. Internationally, Spain have got to get Pep. England will probably have to get a new manager, especially if they go out tonight. I don't know who England should actually try and get Pep, but I don't know whether Pep would take the England job. I think Klopp, Pep, Mourinho eventually will probably be the Portugal coach as well. He could even be the Portugal coach by the next World Cup. I can't see him being at Real Madrid for 4 years. He'll be gone in 2 years or 2.5 years. Eddie Howe, I think if they're going for an English coach for England, he's probably the best of what they've got. They haven't got a lot to choose from, to be honest. What happened to City 115, bro? That's not even worth talking about. That 115 ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? They gave Haaland a 9-year deal, and that ain't doing a damn thing. Pep, he's Catalonian. Don't think he'll ever manage Spain. I don't know. You know, he played for Spain, didn't he? So it's not like. Yeah, I remember Puyol used to win tournaments with Spain, and he'd pull out the Catalan flag. So that's good. Curtis has brainwashed me that we're getting Vinny. It's Vinny Jr. Oh, it's saved. Great turn. I thought he'd scored. Ras, I don't want you to blame me when we sign some unknown left winger. I want us to sign Vinny Jr. I think we should be making an offer to sign him. Look at that shot. Dirty business. That's just one of them on your weaker foot where you just hit it hard and low and hope for the best. Aye. Megged. Was that Odegaard getting megged? Big up everyone locked in, man. Just under 2,000 of you tuning in. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Big up the Twitch gang locked in, people. Come on, we need a goal, man. Did Odegaard get megged by Vinny? You realise, you know, sometimes you watch your player play for their country. Oh, it was Odegaard that gave it away. Sometimes you watch a player play for your country and you go, right, you've restored my belief that you are still a really good player. You know, you've gone in a different environment and you're playing with more freedom. Like, at least Martinelli's shown a bit. Trossard's done quite well for Belgium in this tournament. You know, there's a few players that you go, okay, you've done all right. You're watching Odegaard, you're going, this is the same Odegaard that I see for Arsenal. He floats around the pitch, plays the odd pass. Just don't do it. You see Haaland give Gabriel a little push there. He's got to stay calm, Gabby, don't bite. Send him home. Yeah, just not enough. Even Havertz. Yeah, Havertz had a couple good moments, to be fair, but then he missed a penalty in the shootout. And the German fans were annihilating him online, saying, what is he in the team for? Here's Haaland, left-hand side. Rolls it into Odegaard. He wins a corner. Will he touch his nose? No, he spat instead. Haaland and Odegaard. Corner to the Norwegians. Odegaard takes too many touches. Yeah, I think he needs to. Do you know the thing? People think I get onto Odegaard, and I probably do a little bit. He's actually a talented footballer. I don't understand what's happened to him. The thing is, sometimes when a player has a really good season, you think that's their standard that they can maintain, where sometimes they're a player below that standard who's, for some reason, gone up a level because everything's clicked. I think 23-24 made us believe that Odegaard was like a top attacking midfielder. And then he's never been able to live up to that standard any other season. And I think that's the problem. Over the years, we've seen loads of players where you go, yo, he's had a great season. Like, I'm not saying he won't be good next season, but you look at someone like Igor Thiago at Brentford. You wouldn't be surprised if he scored 7 goals next season. But ultimately, he could change our minds and go and get another 20, and you go, actually, he's a top player. So, Odegaard, for me, he's confusing, he's frustrating. We don't get enough from him in that role. Norway on the counter-attack. Even though it's 0-0, it's a very intriguing game because it feels like both teams could win. Yeah, Ramsey had that one season. You went, oh my days, if he plays like this, he's going to be a world-class midfielder, and progressively, and then he had the bad injury, and then he still scored goals, but his influence faded, you know? Even Lee Dixon said he needs to do better, and he caps for Arsenal a lot of the time. The only thing I'll say with Lee, he doesn't work for Arsenal, so he can't, but then he does do interviews with ITV. Lucas Hood said, I've never rated Odegaard. I've just never been as convinced by him as a lot of the fan base. But I'll be honest, there were times where I thought, you know, he's good. He's really good. You know, maybe for 2 years. 23-24, he was decent as well. He was a bigger goal threat, 22-23. The last 2 seasons, he's just completely faded. Ramsey was a baller before the injury, like so many others. 23-24, he was good, to be honest. Really want Odegaard to play good. I want all the Arsenal players to play good because they either come back to Arsenal full of confidence or you sell them for more money. But then sometimes, without this sounding harsh, sometimes some of them not playing well can be a good thing as well, because it's a reality check for the manager to go, actually, he's not that good and I might need to sell him. And our manager needs to be harsh this summer, not get too caught up in the emotions of they won me a league, so I need to keep all of them. Yeah, Jalen, let's go New York. Is this at the Met? Is this at the Met Stadium? Who's the brother next to him? Is he a Knicks player? He's got the Barcelona shirt on. Jalen Brunson in the building. Knicks, Arsenal. If someone would have said to you at the start of the season, Arsenal win the league and Knicks will win the NBA championship, you'd go, it's time to go to bed. You must have been drinking. But it actually happened. Can they both retain it next year? That's the issue. The King of New York, it's mad that I've seen all these edits where, like, when they traded him, Stephen A. Smith and all these guys were going, what is Jalen Brunson gonna do for the Knicks? I think he came from Dallas. They were like, yeah, he's not even that good. I think he's from Jersey, isn't he? Just outside of New York. Now they're calling him the King of New York. Championship gave him legendary status, man. Corner to Norway, whipped him, back post, headed across, and it's cleared. Nah, Brazil, man. Not convinced. Is Bron going to the Knicks? Nah, I don't think he is. I reckon he's going Cavs or Golden State. Maybe Miami, but I reckon probably... Where do you reckon? Golden State? Him and Steph? I don't know. Brazil team full of roadrunners, it is. Like a 100-meter race, isn't it? They called Brunson chubby when he got drafted. Oh, man. Nelly's done well. Nelly's done well. Yeah, the game's lost a bit of momentum, man. I got 100 guns on. New York, the real New York, come outside. I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Colorado. Jada. Think Bronny's going Timberwolves? Nah, he ain't living in Minnesota, bro. He ain't living in Minnesota. Bron, Cleveland with Mitch and Harden. That's a good trio. Oh, it was Josh Hart. I thought it was yeah, I couldn't tell with the sunglasses. Brunson is the truth. Well, he is now, isn't he? Oh, Harden, good defending. Here's a chance. It's Odegaard. Oh, my days. Snot or spit. What's he going to do? Oh, no, they took the camera off him. Odegaard could have scored. I actually feel a bit bad for him now. This is what Haaland's so good at. Look, shoulder. Oh, Gabby actually did well in the recovery. Odegaard. Alisson is so good at that save. Like, coming off his line. Schmeichel used to do it. He's in a crazy position there. Yeah, pillow foot, man. So that's a big chance. Sidorf said Emery and Ancelotti played Martinelli as striker. He balls out. Arteta plays him left wing, wastes him. I like Ancelotti. I love Ancelotti. He's one of the GOAT managers, bro. His man management is just incredible. When he was, like I said, a friend of mine, he coached at Everton. Ancelotti was there at the time. It's just an absolute don of football. You know what I mean? These coaches nowadays, man, they're too involved. They want to be centre of attention. Bruno Guimaraes shoots 25 yards out, blocked by his own player. Can we get a goal? 6 minutes added on. We're nearly 4 minutes in. Paul Whitton! Oh! Martinelli couldn't quite reach it. Rakitic versus Kovacic versus Isco versus Frankie de Jong. What? Who's the best? Out of them, just the first one that comes to my mind, I look Isco. Isco was an absolute... At Real Madrid, oh my days. Haaland gave Gabby a little shoulder barge there. Gabby actually recovered, won the ball from him, but in tackling him, the ball went to Odegaard. If he goes near, that's a terrible finish anyway. It's basically straight at him. He's done well to save it. Yeah, Isco, bro, at Real Madrid. What a baller he was. I was actually sitting there the other day thinking, oh, man, pre-season, Girona and Real Betis, man. There's no real ballers there that I'm excited to watch. But then people were like, yeah, Isco's at Betis. I went, okay, he's past his best, but it'd still be good to watch him play. But I wish we were playing like Real Madrid with media access, seeing Mbappe and Vinny walk by. I'd tell Mbappe to sign for... I'd tell Mbappe and Vinny to sign for Arsenal. Pre-season starts, I think, next week for Arsenal. I think the players are back next week. Rakitic was a baller as well. But Isco was just pure silk. Odegaard's weak, yeah. Yeah, we always got linked to players, didn't we? Neymar will... I was thinking Neymar won't get minutes if this game's close. Because I just think they think he's fragile and I don't know. Vinny's not having a great game. He's got to get up. I don't like the diving that he does. Isco, when he played in Malaga with Santi, yep. Absolute baller. Xhaka's better than Odegaard. Well, certainly at the end of his time at Arsenal, he was better. Wow, half time. Strange game. 0-0, you know. I thought we were going to get goals here. What am I asking Arteta? Oh, let's see, man. Do you know what? I'm gonna consult the community before I go over there and let's vote on what question we should ask him. I thought after the first year, I've done well with the questions. I've done well. I'll be honest. The first year, I didn't understand how the press conference worked. I went in a little bit naive, asked him about Mbappe, and he shut it down. It got a lot of traction, but it went nowhere. It was a pointless question. The next 3 years after that, I think my question's been picked up all 3 years. And last year, my Saliba contract question was the biggest question of the whole tour. So I've definitely improved, people. We started off difficult. You know, we started off difficult, but what do we go with next season? Tell him you were wrong and you were too harsh on him. Should I go in there and just say, look, I haven't got a question for you, but over the years, I've doubted you massively. Not because I didn't think you were good enough, because you'd never managed. But you won us a league last year and you bought us an amazing moment. And I want to thank you for doing it. And then just stare at him and see what he says. I won't. Are you mad? I won't say that to him. I'll say, bro, you better win back-to-back titles. You better get me a Champions League in the next year or so. I need a left winger with pure flair and skill. If you don't play better football next season, I want Luis Enrique. And then I'll get the hand on my arm and say, can I have a word outside? No, we'll talk outside. Yeah, but I haven't done anything. We won't be doing that, people. Are you mad? I might say well done to him, though. I might just say, you know what? Well done. You gave us a great summer. He does deserve some credit. No, we ain't going in there with no sob story, bro. I'm from the streets. Does Ancelotti get the better of Martinelli than Mikel Arteta? Of course, bro. Of course. He don't have to defend as much. No, I will thank him. Honestly, do you know when I'll thank him? When I just speak to him. The last couple of years, I've had the opportunity to speak to him outside of the press conference when he's walking through the mix zone. And that's when you can have a bit more of a I'll be like, yo, well done, man. Well done. Do you know what I mean? I'll have a proper conversation with him. Even Josh Kroenke, I'll say to him as well. You've done well, man. They'll give you the Bav Street. I'm telling you, man. Bro, relax, man. Man's trying to create 2 different narratives. No chance. Ask Arteta if he's got the receipt for Noni. I swear, you know, like if I wasn't, say like I was changing the channel, I said, look, I'm not going to do football anymore. I'd go in the press conference and just ask something crazy, like, because I'm like, look, I ain't going in no more. So I'll just go out with a bang. Say, Mikel, got a question. How the hell do you keep that hair in that shape? What gel are you putting in? I say, Mikel, hi, Mikel. Do you know that they called you the Cone Man when you left Manchester City? What are your thoughts on that? You should say, this Cone Man's just won the league. Hi, Mikel. Do you realise that half our team no longer have hamstrings? Your thoughts? Hi, Curtis. Can we have a... Yo, what's going on? Yo, get off me. Shoulder just getting lifted. Hey, get off. Mikel, why do you insist on keeping Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus at this football club? Get off! I'm not wearing an Arsenal shirt. I mean, I am now, but not in the press conference. Hi, Mikel. A quick question for the sake of Declan Rice's well-being. You do realise what the word rotation means? You don't have to play him every week. Hi, Mikel. Other than filling up water bottles and smiling in training videos, what was the point of signing Christian Norgard? Oh, oh my days. I'd love him to just laugh at one of them questions, but he wouldn't. He wouldn't do it, would he? You know what I mean? Ask him about Saka's hamstring hanging from the wall. Oh dear. What happened to Babs? Well, Babs basically went in the press conference in an Arsenal kit and got removed from the press conference in front of Mikel Arteta because you're not allowed to wear an Arsenal. You're not allowed to wear any football shirt in the press conference. But he didn't know. Now, bear in mind that Babs is a massive fan of Arteta. So he sits down for his first ever press conference. I've done a couple before. We've sat down, he's hyped. He's like, yo, Arteta. Arteta walks in, the whole room goes silent. Mikel walks in. Everyone who was chatting, you just go silent. Mikel's here. He just sits down. The media guy sits next to him. Right, everybody, we're going to ask some questions. Put your hands up if you want to ask one. Just as he's about to start talking, the security guard comes over. I'm thinking he's coming for me. I'm thinking, yo, Cone Man music, waffle settings, ripping the shirt. I'm done. I'm getting ejected from this press conference. Cuba Gooding Jr. settings. And he goes up to Bavs, whispers in his ear. But you know that whisper in his ear while the security guard's got his hand on his arm. So he's giving him the polite, but it's the, you're leaving. Lifts up his arm and just walks out with him. Mikel's hasn't spoken. The whole room's quiet. And he's just looking at Arteta being escorted out of the room. And the door just opens and we're all just watching it. And Bavs just goes. And then you just see Bavs and the security guard walking. And you're like, is he coming back? He doesn't come back. Press conference finishes. We walk outside. Bavs is standing there in an Arsenal kit. Man turned up like he had a pre-season friendly, like he was playing. I love it. What a moment. He won't mind me. I've shared this story before. It's legendary. 5 reasons you don't wear an Arsenal shirt in a press conference. Number 1, you're going to get escorted out. Bro, I thought I was done. I'm here. Babs is there. Security's coming over. It's me, surely. Babs, he loves Arteta. 5 reasons, this, that, the other. I'm thinking I'm done. Handcuffs, they're getting me out. I've said way too much. Babs got the hand just under the elbow. Man lifted his arm up for him. If you'd like to come with me, sir, I'd like to have a word with you. Oh, mate, honestly, what a moment. My son is mascot for Norway. Told him to stay far from Martin Odegaard. Bro, tell him if Martin comes over to you, don't shake hands with him. You've seen that little grab of the nose that he does, and then the occasional snot flick. You don't want to shake. If he shakes hands with Odegaard, you better wash your hands quickly. You know what I mean? Quickly wash them hands. Bro got sent to the gulag, bro. He didn't know what was happening. He didn't even like stand right outside. He got moved up the corridor. Oh, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Gilberto, R9, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. What's happened to Jogger Benito? What's happened to Jogger Benito? I swear, that man should just put a kit on and some shin pads. They're better than some of these ballers. That is Jogger Benito. Do you know what I mean? That is Jogger Benito. Not this. Like, there's a couple good ballers in this Brazil team, but boy. I'm not sure there's one player in this Brazil team that would start in that Brazil team. Really look. Alisson, probably. Yeah, maybe Gabriel actually next to Lucio. Centre back. Bruno G. Who would it have been? Gilberto. Who's midfield with him? Maybe Kleberson. Yeah, Bruno G's probably better than Kleberson. Or prime Casemiro would start. Probably next to Gilberto. Vinny, no. Cunha, no. Martinelli, no. Raul, no. Yeah, maybe 3. Maybe the keeper, Gabriel, one of the 2 centre mids. None of the front line. Neymar. Well, prime Neymar. It's got to take Kaka out of the 10 then. That's the only argument you could have. Kaka's a Ballon d'Or winner. But prime Neymar is unbelievable. Ronaldinho, yeah, he's probably trying to get in the Brazil squad if he's, you know what I mean, signing for that Italian team, although he's not playing. It's a business thing. It makes sense. Like, if you're a small club, you contact an absolute legend. You say, look, basically, all we want to do is sign you on as a player. We're going to give you 10% of the club, and you're going to use your platform to promote. Do you know what I mean? And it works for everyone. He's like, okay, I'm getting ownership of a club for nothing. And I'm going to get you loads of free promotion. Yeah, Ronaldinho went to prison, didn't he? Didn't he fly with like a fake passport or something? But apparently he got mad love in the prison. I don't think I'm not sure there's a footballer ever that has got the streets like Ronaldinho. Really, like the streets. I don't think there is. I think Ronaldinho is the streets. They love him. You see when he pulled up in London with that in that pink was it a Rolls Royce or so for the boots when he brought the boots out. Then the man I was in Hackney in London. They were Ronaldinho is. I think Ronaldinho is. In fact, I don't think he is the most entertaining footballer of all time. Yeah, I'd say Maradona had the streets, but I think Ronaldinho, because of social media and R9 as well. But I think Ronaldinho's was just different, man. I've never seen a player like him, ever. You know, Neymar was similar, but Ronaldinho was... And he was a party animal as well, you know. Imagine if he really trained and, you know, this guy was going carnival and partying and all that. He's one of the GOATs. He really is. Dino had the... Yeah, unbelievable. Absolutely incredible play. No, you're getting a time. Man, put Neymar over Ronaldinho. You're holding a 3 minute. You're holding. Listen, I love Neymar, but come on, bro. You're talking about a World Cup winner, a Champions League winner, a Ballon d'Or winner. Well, like stay nice and calm. I know it's hot right now, but relax. Get a wet towel, put it on your head, enjoy the 3 minute break, and put Ronaldinho highlights on, and then we'll have a conversation. Question for Arteta: is Havertz your stepson? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm telling you. Big up Rish, I'm sure players and Mikel Arteta watch AFTV and you post game. Bro, one of the guys who I speak to at Arsenal, he's told me, like, they watch. They watch. Number one, they watch because when we're on tour and we're around the players, they need to know what kind of characters we're on, what type of things have been said. They watch, bro. They're locked in. They want to know. At the end of the day, everybody has some sort of ego. When they play well, they want to feel that rush. Oh, look, everyone's talking about me in a positive way. Equally, when you've played bad, in a strange way, you still want to see what they're saying about you. So they're locked in, bro. They're locked in. I think Tuchel plays Madueke and Gordon for tactical reasons because Harry Kane drops deep. Saka doesn't really have the pace. Big up Jermaine. Well, there, Sammy Mockbell has tweeted Saka's starting on the right. So I get your point. Like, with Kane dropping in, Saka is not ideal because he doesn't make them runs in behind as much. But honestly, I've missed so much football news today. Man United are trying to sign Andre Santos from Chelsea. Why do people love Chelsea players so much? I swear Chelsea can buy anybody and sell them for profit. I mean, he's not a bad player. And they want loads of money for him. Do you know what's winding me up, by the way, today? Leao's being linked with Tottenham. They're after everyone. I will be disgusted if he signs for them. And it might happen because he wants out of Milan. And they'll just throw the bag at him. Look at this. I've missed so much. Exclusive. The White House made a direct call to FIFA to ask Gianni Infantino to review following Balogun's red card. FIFA were approached for a comment. FIFA sources insist the White House influence could not affect their decision. I told you, bro. I told you. Trump made the call. Comunicado oficial. I think it's in everyone's interest that Balogun plays tomorrow. They knew what time it was. They made direct calls. Nusa is off, by the way. And so is Sorloth. Wow. Double change. Don't F with the US. Bro, they're not here to play games. Trump ain't playing games, bro. I'm telling you. They must have told him, like, yeah, Mr. President, yeah? If Balogun's out, you're going to lose. So how do we get Balogun back? You just got to make a call. No problem. Make the call. They made the call. Carragher's beefing Rio over it. Them two are always beefing, man. I feel like there's maybe, well, Man United, Liverpool back in the day. Maybe they had issues during the games back in the day, but Balogun. You watch Balogun will score tomorrow. It'll be the massive talking point. What are people saying? Belgium Federation statement. They are astonished by the decision to declare the suspended United States player available for selection. I hope he scores just for controversy. And I like Balogun as well. Good player. Yo, big up the community, man. Great numbers. 2,200 of you locked in. Get them likes up. Let's get 1,000 likes. Balogunner. I like that one. Made in Arsenal. Curtis, is it true Arsenal are willing to pay the 90 million release clause for Nico Williams? Nico Williams is becoming that player that we just get linked with every single summer. Are we ever... If there's a release clause, you don't even need to talk about it. They're willing to pay it. If you're willing to pay it, then pay it. That's how you prove that you're willing to pay it. You just pay it. If they wanted him, surely they would have paid it. The game's the game, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You got links, you use them. A lot of it's online. I don't think it's definitely not all gospel. It's very slow news week for Arsenal at the moment, to be honest. Ronaldo got his ban suspended as well, yeah. I don't rate Nico Williams. I mean, he's quick, he's lively, but his end product is like massively inconsistent. Here's Vinny Jr. Leao is not the guy. Who is the guy is what I keep asking. Who is the guy? Who is the left winger that answers the question? Brazil on the attack, whipped in, cleared away. Rumours Odegaard to Galatasaray. Bro, you think Galatasaray fans... Them fans don't play games, bro. He wouldn't survive over there. When is the England... Oh, no, it's way too early. England team will probably come out around midnight. Don't forget, I'm doing the England-Mexico game, 1 a.m. We will be there. Would you take Vinny or... Would you take Vinny and Bruno or just Mbappe? Lewis Skelly in midfield. Kylian Mbappe up front. Run it back, Turbo. Or you could play Kylian on the left, but up front probably. It would make sense to take the other two because it would give us the midfielder and the left winger, but Kylian's Kylian, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Kylian is Kylian. Can you imagine the North Bank with Thierry Henry in the crowd just, you know, Thierry just standing up like doing that clap that he does when somebody scored. Like I remember when Aubameyang done the knee slide in front of him. Somerville or Barcola. So many of you on this Somerville hype, man. He is not the answer on our left winger. If we sold both and you bought like a big boy in Somerville, yeah, it's not the end of the world. He's not bad. But they want 50 million for him. I think Arsenal fans have kind of put themselves now in the mindset that Barcola's the one. Even if we're not completely convinced by him, because I'm not completely convinced by him. But looking at the market, who's available, who I think we could get, I just think Barcola is the one that we're sort of going, okay, Rodgers ain't a left winger. We're not going to get Vinny. Even though I think we should go in for Vinny. That could be the worst shot I've ever seen in my life. Berg. um, I'd be putting 150 down for Vinny but he might have already said he don't want to leave, and then there's nowhere to go. Then you're looking at, I don't think you get Diaz out of Bayern. He's cooking there. He's on big wages. They wouldn't sell him. You're then looking at Barcola, Liao. Yildiz ain't available. Nico Williams, who I don't rate. That's Solis, but I just don't think he's good enough from what I've seen. That Gertz at Ajax, who I haven't seen enough of him. So I think the problem, what Arsenal have got to be very careful of is this, people. And this is what I keep trying to say. That's false, because I've never banned you for your opinion. Not again, so you've banned me twice for that. Oh, I gave you the timeout. No, banned and a timeout is different. I don't care. Neymar is better than Ronaldinho. Influence more players. I mean, tell me you want to get permanently banned without telling me you want to get permanently banned. I mean, saying that you think Neymar's better than Ronaldinho, I don't agree with it, but it's football. You can have your opinion. But coming in the chat saying Neymar influenced more players than Ronaldinho. Permanent ban or another 3 minutes? I don't know. I don't know. And you're laughing afterwards as well. It's information and entertainment. We'll give you 3 minutes. Don't worry. Hold her 3 minutes. Influence more players than Ronaldinho. That should be a ban, and we're smashing up the laptop. Do you know what I mean? I'm assuming you're about 18 and you didn't watch Ronaldinho play live, because influence more than Ronaldinho that could be one of the craziest football comments ever. Do you know how much influence Ronaldinho had on footballers? Everybody wanted to be Ronaldinho. Don't get me wrong, Neymar's a great player, but storm protocols are in action due to lightning. Oh man, what's going on here? Let me go on Twitter. Are they already getting bad weather? I'm not going to lie, people. I'm going to be totally honest with you, right? If that England game gets delayed before it kicks off, depending on how long it gets delayed, I can't guarantee we'll be doing it. Kwanzaa's expected to start at right back. Wow, I didn't think he was fit. Just come back from an ankle injury. Let's have a look. They're just stupid, man. Like, sometimes common sense is just not there, is it? They've told us there's an 80% chance of a thunderstorm during the game, and they've ignored it, and now 24 minutes ago, it's not looking likely Mexico versus England will kick off on time. Kickoff is 6 p.m. local time. Severe thunderstorms are forecast, and there's already bad weather pre-match. Severe weather is approaching, is the sign in the stadium, with a lightning sign with a cloud and what looks like rain. Mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, if I'm telling you, that game gets delayed till like 3 a.m. That's getting locked off. I'll wake up and check the score. How is this game 0-0? This game's disappointing. I don't understand it, bro. I've said it for a long time. I know, listen, it's finance. I get it. If you're building a new stadium, you have to put a roof on it. You have to. Doesn't make no sense. They spend a fortune on stadiums and then go, we've got bad weather. The thing is, I'm not even sure, would they even be able to play? I know that sounds crazy, but even with a roof closed, if there's lightning, would they still play? I don't know. Probably, yeah, I suppose, yeah. It's honestly, if they delay that game, I'm going bed. I'm not destroying the evening for delayed kickoff. They should have moved it to 7 o'clock. This game is very finely balanced, by the way. I said I'll look at the negative and positive of everything. Nelly in the 10, what you got? Does well, slows down, picks a pass. There's a negative and a positive for everything. I want Brazil to win. Vinny, the entertainment value. And here is the entertainment. Vinny cooks two of them. Oh, he should have crossed it. So how's that a goal kick? It's a corner, surely. I think he has given a corner. If Brazil get knocked out, Gabriel Magalhaes, you're on holiday tomorrow afternoon. Gabriel Martinelli, you're on holiday. The Arsenal fan will kick in. There's a positive. No, the ball was already out when it hit him. It's a corner. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. 3 a.m. kickoff, lock that off. Reaction video in the morning. I hope man said Odegaard can stay on holiday. Yeah, Martin's ringing. Yeah, when's pre-season? Nah. Go on holiday with your family. Take some time out. We'll call you. Yeah, got some news, Martin. We've sold you to Malaga. 12 million. Ball whipped in by Bruno, goes all the way across. Dash said, I read online that Jesus doesn't want to leave England yet because he will become a UK citizen by the end of the year. Only UK clubs, Everton and Forest, have shown an interest. Could see both of them. Forest love a Brazilian player, and they do pay decent wages. You got to think, I mean, he had a kid, didn't he? A lot of the time, if you're comfortable living in London, I mean, obviously going Everton Forest, he'd have to move, but maybe he wants his kid to be a British citizen. So yeah. Are you excited to watch Saka waddle around the Aztecs? Yeah, I can't wait, mate. Can't wait. Anthony Gordon will probably be on the left. Big up Mohammed. Big up to Landon, by the way, with the super chat. Big up Mohammed, who said heavy eyelids, bro. This Brazil game hasn't helped the England game, because I turned up thinking, yeah, this will get 3 or 4 goals in it, and then I'll have a little break. I'll be hyped for the England game then. Now I'm watching this game, I feel like Homer Simpson on the sofa when he's at all the donuts. I feel like, you know what I mean? Watching this, and I don't want extra time either. This game's got a feeling that Norway are going to nick it, because they haven't really created anything, but you know Haaland usually gets a chance somewhere. What subs have Brazil got? I mean, Endrick. I don't know who that is. Oh, yeah, is it? Is it Chris Rock? Who's that? Woody Harrison. Actor, 2 actors, yeah. Bro, no word of a lie. I went to a Chris Rock concert in Nottingham years ago. About 15 years ago. I'm in Nando's across the road. Coming out of Nando's with my friends. Chris Rock walks in, one security guard, do-rag on. I said, yo, Chris. He went, hey. And then just walked off. Because, you know, these man love chicken. He must have been like, yo, where's the chicken? Yo, Nando's across the road. I said, yo, Chris. Man's tiny as well. Absolutely tiny. Another controversial opinion. Kevin Hart, massively overrated comedian. Kevin Hart, massively overrated. Compared to Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Nowhere near their level. Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I have been to a Drake concert. Hendrick coming up, huh? I've been to 2 Drake concerts. I went after Take Care, and the other one was... What was the next one after that? Was it Views? One of them ones. Can't even remember. I'll check. And then in New York, they got... You know, trying to go to 3 Drake concerts, something's going to go wrong, right? Kevin Hart used to be funny, yeah, but I just think he's a bit over the top, man. Yeah, I end up in the car park. Here's what it is. Bernie Mac was a legend, man. Def Comedy Jam. Cunha's off. Hendrick's on. Baby Bobby Charlton is on, people. I like Hendrick, you know. I'm a fan of him. Oh, he always said, fully fit Nico Williams is the perfect left winger for Arteta. He does lack a few things. There's a reason why Arteta's waiting on him. Huge upgrade on Nelly and Trossard. Outside of the Euros for Spain, I haven't seen What's so good about slip it? Here we go. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Hendrick! Oh, no, he's rubbish. I don't rate him. That's it, bro. I can't believe he's just missed that. The run. Vinny's pass. What is he doing? What's he? Look at this. Bruno G into Vinny. See you later. What a ball. The ball's unreal. I think that, yeah, the second touch is a bit heavy. He's chasing it. That's horrible. That is horrible. Baby Bobby Charlton. Baby Michael Ricketts, more like. Chasing after his touch. These men better not drag this game to extra time, I'm telling you. By the way, what did you just say? So, Nico Williams, the perfect left winger? No, I don't. That's the funny thing. When I watch Nico Williams, he doesn't even strike me as an Arteta left winger because, man said baby Jordan Ive. He doesn't even really work that hard defensively. Listen, unless Arteta's going to change his style a little bit, but that was a poor... You can't be one-on-one in a game like that and put it wide. Do you know what I mean? You just can't be. Norway smash and grab, yeah. Can see it happening. Haaland hasn't really had a chance yet. He'll get one. Man said had that Gyökeres touch. Leave Gyökeres out of it, man. Norway on the attack. Oh, it's poor. Nico Williams injury prone. He's on massive wages as well, man. Bilbao hooked him up for staying, and I don't think he's that good. I don't even know if Nico Williams is better than Martinelli, I'll be honest with you. I genuinely don't. I think sometimes we overhype these players. A touch by Hendrick. Give it to Vinny, man. Don't go crazy. You've just missed a sitter. Yo, brother, calm down. He's trying to make up for the miss. You'll see, bro. Just remember it from me. He said Noni is an Arteta sign, so is Nick. No, like Arteta signed Noni, but I don't think Noni was a typical Arteta player anyway. Like I said that before. Chris Rock probably asking if he's at the right game because he paid to watch Brazilians, but got this exactly. You got Jay-Z there, you got Chris Rock, Woody Harrison, and they're going, yo, what's this, man? You know what I mean? We're trying to sell football to the American market, and you're giving them a 0-0. These men probably falling asleep. Bruno G whips it in, it's high. The goalkeeper punches it away. Come on, Vinny. Good header, edge of the box. Shot straight at the goalkeeper. Either side of him, that would have caused a problem. Norway managed to clear it. Haaland will get one chance. One. Yo, the service to Haaland is dreadful. It's crazy to think Haaland could have played for England. Imagine having Haaland and Harry Kane. I don't know how you would have made that work, but you'd have obviously had to go 4-4-2. Play both of them. Have Kane sitting in the 10. Or like false 9. You'd have to get them both in the team. Yeah, like second striker, I'd have him. Vinny cuts inside 2. Rolls it edge of the box. Clip it back post. Oh, it was on. You've took too long. He's offside. This is going to be a... Oh, what a save. He's got to be offside as well. Odegaard's done nothing in this game, genuinely. I was popping them things by G-Unit at gym today. Other cats were playing Drake. That's the difference. Yeah, I don't play Drake in the gym. It's not motivation music, really. Like, yeah, put the... Popping them things, man, everywhere we go through. All the gangsters around on my whole crew. Come on, that album was crazy, by the way. Beg for mercy. That was a good save. I know it's straight at him, but it got a deflection. How the heck is Oscar Bob not playing? I think he's a good player. I'm surprised he's on the bench. I think what they're doing that's a bit mad. They've been playing Sorloth like off the right. And Haaland through the middle. Sorloth's a striker, isn't he? So you could play Oscar Bob on the right. Bruno G is very solid. Yeah, he's quality, man. We know that. He'd be good for us. Is he on now? Okay, Oscar Bob's on now, apparently. I didn't even see him come on. I'm trying to keep an eye on whether this England game is going to get delayed. It's strange how they like leak parts of the lineup, innit? They're like Kwanzaa starting at right back, Saka starting right wing. I mean, that Kwanzaa at right back doesn't help Saka on the right wing either. You got a centre back behind you who's going to want you to help him, not a natural right back. Honestly, him not picking Trent has got to be one of the craziest decisions we've ever seen. Everybody he picks. Reece James injured, Kwanzaa injured, Spence injured, Trent's probably on holiday somewhere. The only good thing is at least Rice ain't playing at right back, which was the report that he could have been at right back, which we don't want to see that. Anyway, Bruno G, is A level not elite? Nah, he's better than that. He's good, man. I think he's quality. Come on, Odegaard, man. Are you going to do something? Reece James always injured. That's why when Chelsea fans go, oh, Reece James better than Timber, I'm like, well, he's not, bro. He's injured all the time. I know Timber's had injuries, but Reece James is constantly little in a month. Ball whipped in. Oi! Alisson was flapping. Corner to Holland. Corner to Norway. That is a great ball. That corridor of uncertainty, they call it. Edge of the 6-yard box. Alisson flicks it onto Gabriel. Haaland was lurking at the back post. Whoa, you got away with that, Alisson, I'm telling you. He had to do something, but it is a poor game. Nico Williams is another Basque player. Is that a surprise? Marino, Kepa, Zubimendi, now Nico. Arteta loves his local Basque players, yeah? Get Rich or The Massacre? I think Get Rich for the influence, but The Massacre is a crazy album. So underrated. The biggest myth in hip-hop is that 50 only had one good album. Do you know what I mean? He had big albums before Get Rich even came out. Power of the Dollar, Guess Who's Back. The Get Rich movie soundtrack was big. The G-Unit Beg for Mercy. He brought out over 25 G-Unit radio mixtapes. Here come Norway, ball whipped in. Oh, Haaland can't reach it. Wow, nearly tapped it in at the back post. I think Brazil are in trouble here, honestly. So they don't look good today. I told you, bro, Haaland, you wait until... I know, you could say that's a chance he's stretching, he can't reach it. The first big chance Haaland gets, I bet he scores. He's just that guy. 10 touches in the whole game. Yeah, you could call me 50s. Bruno is not Haaland Saliba level of a midfielder. Nah, he's not, but he's quality, man. You can still be below them, but still be very good. Do you know what I mean? Danilo. Is Neymar on? Surely it's Neymar. Neymar is on. Martinelli's come off. Who was the other one who came up? Raul and Martinelli off. Danilo and Neymar. I swear, if Neymar scores the winner, I'm going crazy. Come on, Neymar, man. Yeah, man, have a hydration break. Let him just gather himself. He's probably tired. It's been on for 8 seconds. Martinelli a bit harsh to drag him, but I suppose he is playing in the 10, isn't he? Come on, we need Neymar to score the winner. Haaland's getting close. Man said Martinelli off, TV off. Let him rest up. Yeah, exactly. Haaland has woke up. He has, yeah, definitely. He's waiting. He's waiting for the chance. I said Nelly to Neymar is a downgrade. Oh, Naz, who you rep with 50? I don't know who I rep with. QB. 50 gets to... Yeah, hey, you're not happy with it, though? Legend of a rapper, bro. You're going to lock off the stream. If Neymar scores, we're going mental. Neymar's knackered. Yeah, he needs a break, bro. It's been a long 8 seconds. Rafinha's back on the bench, but I'm pretty sure they said he's not fully fit, so I don't think he'll come on. I don't think he'll. Bro, Haaland was close to scoring. No need, Vinny Jr. We have Nelly at home. He's got. Yeah, Naz. Yeah, Naz definitely up there as a GOAT rapper. Nuggets are massively in the running for LeBron. Didn't LeBron had some sort of connection with Josh Kroenke? I think. I remember there was a story where he said he tried to sign him for the Nuggets. I don't know if because LeBron plays golf. I don't know if he played golf with him or something. Unit album 50. 50 is the future. Yep, yep. Banger. Them old school ones. Not the biggest 50 fan, can't deny his 2000 to 06 run. Tornado, bro. Nas surpassed Jay-Z for me. Yeah, I put Nas above Jay-Z. I just think he's a better rapper, better voice. I just think, yeah. Big C, we desperately need to sell Odegaard. He's done, bro. He's done. Oh, it is in that stadium's amazing, man. Even though when I went there, we lost to Man United in pre-season, but it was only pre-season. Storm Pro, it's a joke. Storm protocols are in place. I suppose as long as the storm doesn't start before the game, then the game will start. England game under threat as Azteca places new restrictions. Thunder and lightning crash around. Apparently it's raining and they're getting thunder at the moment. Thunder and lightning. James Ollie tweeted that 7 minutes ago. Storm protocol in place. Thunder and lightning crashing around the area. Rain easing off a little just now. Shambles. Anyway. Come on. What are we going to see here? Please, I don't want extra time. Ronaldo confirmed it's his last World Cup. Yeah, but I bet he turns up at the Euros. I bet he turns up at the Euros. I think the next Euros are in Portugal. Euro 2028 hosts. Oh, maybe not. This says that the next Euros are in England. Didn't even know that. England, the whole of the UK. Oh, it's not in Portugal then. No. So maybe he won't turn up. I think he will turn up. Odegaard finds Haaland. Good defending. Odegaard. Pass it. Oh, mate. It's almost painful watching him play. I swear, I'm not even bantering anymore. It's painful watching Odegaard play. Too many touches. Like, all jokes aside, what has happened to him? Odegaard looks like he's got no confidence. Anyway, be hard to sell him. Playing like this. You kind of want the World Cup to get his value up again. The only thing that could help him a little bit, maybe if they got through this game. Danilo finds Vinny. Clips it in, doesn't reach. That Endrick chance. I mean, look, they've missed a penalty in a one-on-one. Brazil. They can't really complain. They should have scored twice. Twice! I love playing football in the rain. I like playing football in the rain. I think wind is actually one of the most difficult weathers to play in, really. I don't really mind playing in the rain. I mean, you shoot off the nice surface and it just skims off the grass and it's wet. I don't mind, or a slide tackle, but Odegaard was baby feeding. Something ain't right with him, man. He's mashed up. We need to sell him. Yeah, I think we do. Odegaard is weak. Spider-Man in the building, I just see it. Heard Arsenal getting linked with Rashford. Wouldn't take him as a starter, maybe a backup, but I wouldn't be overjoyed. Is this a real link? Just see it today. I think it's just what these journalists do if they ain't got nothing to report. They link players. Hey, Neymar finds Vinny. Come on, cook this Phil Mitchell looking brother. Oh, chance. Hit it. Out wide. Come on, Brazil. Oh, it's a poor cross, man. If Neymar scores. That's cool. I thought that was handball. They didn't even complain. I think they'll go, oh, it's more of an opinion than an actual link. Oscar Bob. Look at Haaland in the middle. He's lurking. Look at him. Odegaard. Haaland. Oh, he's saved by Alisson near post. Look at Haaland's reaction. He's fuming. Dropped to the floor. He thinks he should have rolled it to him. It's not a bad effort. You can't blame him for shooting there. That's a good save. Pass the ball, Odegaard. Oh, the next World Cup's in Morocco, Portugal and Spain. It wouldn't surprise me if he turned up. What is he now? 41, Ronaldo? 45. Off the bench. Player manager. Pick himself. Subbing Martinelli was a mistake. He was playing well. They should have put him on the right or something and took Rayon off and put Neymar in the 10. He was having a good game. Yeah, Alisson's a quality keeper, man. On a real, how much would you accept to sell Odegaard? 50? 50 realistically, and I think you'd do well to get that how he's playing. But at the same time, he is a title-winning captain. He's captain of Norway. As much as a lot of Arsenal fans, me included, don't rate him because of the drop-off, you've still got to sell him acting as if he is a big player. Because I'm telling you now, a Chelsea or a Liverpool would get 60 million for Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? They know how to sell players like that. But listen, if I was hungry and you offered me a sandwich and a good drink, I'd sell him. Do you know what I mean? A meal deal, you could take him. You know, but nah, all jokes aside, 50 mil. But 50 mil, the way we sell players, probably wouldn't get it. He hasn't been the same since the pregnancy. The hate Odegaard gets his. I don't think it is disrespectful. I don't think we're hating on him. We're disappointed that a player who was so highly rated has dropped so much. 50 million seems high, but in this market, Elliot Anderson, 116 mil. Fernandez, relegated twice. 85 mil. Meal deal. I said a happy meal. 50 million Nero. Oh, man. Action Bronson. We get 25 million a pound. Brazil. Oh, please don't go to extra time, man. You're going to mash me up for the England game. Norway have completed 503 passes. Brazil, 230. Haaland's lurking. Tried to shoulder barge Gabriel and fell over. He didn't even need to do that. You know, George says, you know it'll be a sad day the day you're watching Portugal or Argentina match and the cameraman pans on either one of them as a spectator. It's kind of sad because I think we got so caught up over the years in who's better that at times, not everyone by the way, but some people, at times we probably haven't fully appreciated Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, because whenever one of them does something, the first thing somebody says is the other one, you know, and it's like, really, you just got to go. They're just incredible. Enjoy them for what they are. Bruno G gets subbed, missed penalty. Offer less money for him now, man. But yeah, they're not. You kind of expect them to be here forever playing. Joey said, I'm not staying up to watch England. I'm already struggling to stay awake to watch this game. It's making me more tired, got me more excited. I might have been okay. Yeah, bro, honestly, This game, I haven't even listed the England watch-along yet, so we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go, people. It was a terrible penalty. Look, yawns are coming. Oh. End the stream. Don't do extra time, please. Somebody score. No extra time and no thunderstorm. I'll be here. Ball whipped in. Haaland! What did I tell you? I knew this guy's too good. First chance. Look at his movement. He's unbelievable. He's generational. His movement is phenomenal. I hope that's not Gabriel who he's just done with the movement. I'm telling you, people, you are looking at one of the best finishers of this generation. His movement is... I bet it's Gabby, innit? Look, Gabby's having head loss. Get Gabby on the beach, man, I'm telling you. Look on the bright side if you're an Arsenal fan. He'll be in the Maldives tomorrow afternoon. It's unbelievable. They missed a penalty. They missed a one-on-one. I think it's Gabriel, you know. Look at him. Is it Gabby? It is. Left side centre-back. He's looking at the ball. Look at Haaland. Little moot. Done him. He's ruined him, you know. I'm telling you now, people. I'm gonna put something out there for my fellow Arsenal fans right now. Gabriel's going to get cooked online by the ops, right? He's going to get cooked. Haaland's got the better of him. The movement across him, he's out-jumped in. It's a great finish. He's about to get ruined. Look, he's on the floor doing backflips. Yeah, he's going to get ruined. From an Arsenal point of view, understand that he's an Arsenal player. Look, they're zooming in on him. He's an Arsenal player. What he does for Brazil is not wholly relevant to Arsenal Football Club. He's going to get cooked. So just make sure you've got a defence for him. Because they're gonna cook him. His movement is unbelievable. Told you, didn't I? First big chance he gets, he'll score. Get Gabriel on the beach, bro. Haaland dunked on him. He did. As long as he don't do it in an Arsenal and Man City shirt, I'll let it go. I'll let it slide. I blame Hendrick. Bro, honestly, I thought he was in Run DMC for a minute. He was breakdancing on the floor. Come on, Vinny, man. You better do something. This Brazil team, they ain't got enough. They're poor. Outside of Vinny, he needed Rafinha fit and firing on the right. He gets injured. Cunha had a little run. This is a poor Brazil team, man. I'm sorry. Casemiro's old. Bruno G, stinky penalty. I really don't want Ancelotti to go out like this. And Brazil are a vibe as well, but Haaland has beef. Right, honestly, and it's not an I told you so, right? I told people that Gabby ain't as good as Saliba. He's just not. He's not as... Saliba and Gabby are a great partnership. Oh, bro, you're spot on. Bro, if Haaland knocks out Brazil... I mean, he's won trebles. He's massive. But doing it in World Cups... Neymar corner, in-swinger, whipped in, headed away at the near post. Seems, yeah, but it happens less often. Cleared away. Neymar, come on. What we got? What we got, Neymar? What we got, Neymar? Wait! No! The second term was too much. The first one was nice. Vinny. No, these Brazilians need to turn up, bro. It's crunch time. They don't play in Brazil. You'll have a tough... Nah, Vinny, you're lying. It's not a foul. Counter-attack. Norway, if they score again, it's over. Vinny said he was fouled. He wasn't. 1-2 could be on. Oh, why has he slowed that down? They'll praise Odegaard for this, by the way. Arsenal fans. Odegaard leading them to the World Cup. Bro, everyone's at this game. DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, Travis Scott, they're all here. They've probably all turned up thinking Brazil are going to win. This is a sad way to go out for Ancelotti. Neymar, I don't think Neymar will play in the next World Cup, will he? He barely made this one. This could be the last 6 minutes of Neymar's World Cup career. Come on, it's written for him to get the equaliser. Brazil have... Oh, come on, man. They took Bruno G off. So what are they playing? Casemiro and Danilo in midfield. It's a terrible midfield. Let's go, New York! Norway will beat Mexico. Well, it'll be interesting, you know. Norway fans are a vibe as well still. Casemiro, lone 6. Well, at least he's attacking, but... Come on. Here's a chance, Hendrick. Oh! Oh, the keeper saved it onto the post. Was nearly an own goal. Brazil nearly scored. Norway defender put a challenge in. He basically volleyed the ball over the keeper. What a save onto the post. Ball whipped in by Brazil. Norway head it away. Vinny Jr. left-hand side. He's in. It's a chance. It's Casemiro all the way across goal. Oh, what a chance. Missed everybody. Norway goalkeeper's down, holding his face. Probably time wasted. Is it? Nah, it's not a great cross. Look, Vinny and Neymar are waiting for the tapping. He's put it too close to the goalkeeper, man. That's poor. That should be a goal. What a save. That stadium's unreal. The World Cup finals there as well. Travis Scott had a crazy concert there as well. Troy said 9 points clear, then Odegaard and Havertz came back, then level. They started blaming Berta and Gyökeres. We have the most delusional, dishonest fan base, says Troy. MJ said, Gab, relax, man. He's better than all your defenders. Dash said, we won't win the league this year if Odegaard is a starter. He's not good enough. Sell or make him a backup. Simple. Big up to Dash. And Richard said, worries me how much more lively our players look for their international teams. Odegaard and Martinelli look like different players. I don't know about Odegaard. I don't think he looks much different. Martinelli, much better, though. Come on, Brazil. 4 minutes to go. That was so poor from Casemiro. You just got to roll it on the floor across goal. It's a tapping. It's hit it too close to him. He's on his left foot, but still should do better. Norway in possession. Odegaard. He might be banging the drum in a minute while they're doing the rowing celebration. Oscar Bob finds Odegaard. 30. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot or cross it. Goes backwards. They're probably time wasting a little bit. Norway goalkeeper get man of the match. He's had a good game. Oscar Bob dribbling. Comes to Odegaard. Oh, he wins a corner. Corner to not. Here he goes. Look, come on. Come on. Bro, you ain't done nothing all game. Look, the Norway fans are going crazy. That is shameless. He's won a corner. He's going, come on. They're like, oh. The Vikings, people. Shameless captain. Gabriel's getting destroyed on Twitter. I've told you, people, he's about to get savaged. He's about to get absolutely savaged. Look, everyone, look at the pictures, man. He's flying through the air. He's done him. Absolutely done him with the movement. Corner taken short. I'm not getting caught up in it. I'm not getting caught up in it. What he does for Brazil, it's not the end of the world as an Arsenal fan. He's a league champion. Conceded the least goals. Yeah, he is going to get cooked. He is. We made so much of the Haaland-Gabriel battle. Cross goes in. I said it all stream. First big chance he gets, he'll score. And he does. Could be the winner. 2 minutes to go. How long will we get added on? Yeah, I'll be here. As long as it ain't delayed for no significant amount of time, we'll be there. 1 o'clock kickoff. We'll go live 12:45. I said, that's my Odegaard. Here's Vinny. Goes past Oscar Bob. Oh, that's a crazy... What? He megged him as... Yo, I'm sure Vinny done a mad trick then and megged him. The refs give a goal kick. Look at it. Oh, that angle's terrible. Oh, they're showing you the previous save. Vinny just done a mad trick, nutmegged him, but he maybe overran it. I thought he got fouled. Bernard said the year of tricks and flicks and all that are finished in Brazil. They will never be that team. They've been overcoached by Europeans. Haaland 2-0. It's over. It's over. That is ridiculous. Haaland has just ended Brazil. 25 yards out. Smash, bang, wallop. Bottom corner. Erling Haaland. What a goal. What a player. This guy's on a next level. Ancelotti's done chewing on his gum. He'll be at Napoli next season probably. That is it. They're done. Brazil are out. They might as well have played R9, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho the way they've played. Vinny, man. What can you do? Man's missing penalties. And man's missing one-on-ones. Touch. Where is the defence? Pure power. Look at that. Wow, what a hit. Danilo gets megged. I'm telling you, that is an unbelievable... What a goal, man. That is a proper striker's goal. He's unreal. It sounds crazy, right? Because Man City are unbelievable. But I think he's too good for Man City. He should be playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona. He's unbelievable. He's dumped on them. He must be up there as top goal scorer now as well. 2, I'm sure he was on 4. He could be, I think he's 1 behind. Bro, Norway, first competition in years that they've qualified for. He just dumped Brazil out. He should be at Real Madrid. Or Barca, obviously, if they had more money. Big Erling, man. Brazil are done. And this will be the end of Ancelotti. They won't let him get away with this. Oh, yeah, he's doing the L'Oreal advert, mate. That's when you know you're finished. Here's Vinny. They could score now. They'd have half a chance. No. These guys are not Brazilian, bro. They shouldn't even be playing for Brazil. Danilo and these man here. Bang average. Was on the bench at Forest. Look at the state of these. Oh, man. Get Gabriel on holiday. Yeah, get him on holiday. Missed too many big chances, man. No one to blame but themselves, man. They missed a penalty at 0-0. They missed a one-on-one at 0-0. And then you got punished. You're playing against a player like Haaland. You know at some point he's going to get a chance. Ball whipped in. Nobody at the back post for Brazil. Wow. I'm thinking from an England point of view, all Mexico, I'm far from saying England are going to get through. It's a very tough game. What are the dynamics of a Norway game like? They're very well organised. Could be. Could be. Hendrick and Bruno, man, they're messed up. Oh, yeah, scoreboard. I always do that, man. Always do that. Do we think Neymar will be in tears at the end of the game? Neymar loves a tears at the end of a big game. Look at this Danilo, bro. You shouldn't be. You should be playing for Curacao. What a hit that is. Yo, look at the way the ball's just moving through the air. Poof. That is as in the corner as you can get. And that's Allison, by the way. That ain't no little scrub. Brazil are done. Haaland's took the bobble out. The hair's flowing. L'Oreal advert. That's when you know he's enjoying himself. Better than who? You saw what the Butcher did. Butcher scored, but he's not that good, man. Unreasonable Odegaard value has dropped to the floor. Well, Arsenal fans will say that he's carried them to the World Cup quarter-final. It's a wrap. Good to know you, bro, Mohammed. Nah, trust me, man. It's still plenty to watch in the World Cup, man. Sander Berge is very underrated. He's been linked with moves. I think he's at Fulham, isn't he? Yo, has Odegaard just megged him? Or did he just flick it round him? Even Odegaard's busting tricks now. Look, what you got, Martin? Meg someone, please. Restore the faith. Hey! Hey! He got kicked afterwards. Odegaard's doing tricks. Casemiro's going to wipe him out in a minute. Brazil red card on the way. Or is it Haaland hat-trick? Odegaard's doing tricks against Brazil. That's when you know you're cooked. The mad thing is, yo, no, look at Oscar Bob. It's mad. Look, these men are enjoying him. Ah, there it is. Look at Odegaard. Look, there's nothing wrong with him. Yo, Neymar's wiped out Odegaard. Crazy scenes, people. Bang! Ah! To be fair, that's a privilege, man, for Odegaard to be kicked by Neymar. He's loving it. Yo, he's shameless. He's absolutely shameless. He's jumped up and started celebrating. I got kicked by Neymar. Odegaard's going to be banging that drum in a minute, right? Arsenal fans will be on Twitter going, he's been incredible. Brazil had so many chances, it's their own fault. No, Haaland's joint top. I thought he was on 6. Bro, I swear down, yeah, getting 7 goals for Norway in a World Cup is crazy. And they're going to have another game. They could beat Mexico or England as well. It's not like definite. France have got Morocco as well. That's a tough game. Brazil red card on the way, man. Trust me, they'll just get someone sent off now. Neymar, look, they're going for Odegaard. Neymar, you might look. Vinny's in front of the linesman. Neymar's after Odegaard, man. Listen, it's Neymar's last game in a World Cup. You might as well get sent off. Just headbutt someone. Rafinha's got the blonde extensions in again. Brazil had so many chances, it's their own fault, said Alex. Brazil with no João Pedro, Ancelotti will be cooked. How he never picked him is just, it's like Trent for England. Random clips, Odegaard played ish for us on purpose. Bro, don't get it twisted. He hasn't played that well today. He'd done a couple nice flicks there, though, at the end, and then got kicked by Neymar. Neymar's been booked. Vinny switching at the he was in the linesman's face, going mad. Brazil are done, bro. You've taken a big entertainment value out of the World Cup for the people. Brazil, Neymar, last World Cup, Vinny Jr. But you know what? They don't deserve it, bro. Don't deserve it. Gabriel was going at Odegaard. He knows, man, he's got to be, you know, he's probably annoyed. He feels disrespect. Ancelotti's not even moving. He looks like a statue. Now, the game's done. Even if they score now, it's the last chance. He's give a penalty to Brazil. Elbow in the face. Just let Neymar take it for vibes, man. Let Neymar score a penalty. He's give a penalty for an elbow. 7 minutes added on. Is it a pen? Yeah. Elbow in Casemiro's face. I hope the ref adds on about 5 minutes. That's definitely a penalty. In fact, was it in the penalty area? Here we go. Here's a fight. Every time the ref runs like this, you know someone's squaring up. The Norway keeper won't give the ball. He's actually had a really good game. 2 pens. Surely Neymar takes it for vibes. No, Neymar didn't get sent off, did he? He was first yellow card. VAR check for what, bro? That's the people's elbow. The Rock. Bang! That's definitely a penalty. Give Neymar the penalty, man. If I don't see Neymar take this penalty, I'm fuming. Who's that? Neymar, come on. Just chip it down the middle, man. Neymar, come on. Keeper smack talking Neymar. Come on, Neymar. He's usually very... Yo. I mean, look, I don't know if there's enough time. Come on, Neymar. At least score. They'll have a fight afterwards. He'll score. The goalkeeper will run and hang on to the ball. And they'll be wrestling him for it. Come on, Neymar. You're wasting time, mate, with that run-up. Come on, Neymar. Make it 2-1 for vibes, for the streets. He scored. Told you, the goalkeeper's going to grab the ball. They're going to wrestle him. Predicted all of it. Man said, here we go. 2-1. Neymar scores, sends him the wrong way. Man said it's a charity penalty. It's actually a good pen. But again, stuttered run up. If the keeper goes the right way, he saves that, which is why I said you need to send the goalkeeper the wrong way. 2-1. Is the ref for the goal, for the penalty, for the yellow cards? Does he add on a couple of minutes? Fair play, the goalkeeper's having a laugh afterwards. Come on. We need 2 or 3 more minutes, ref. They're all going up to the ref, probably saying how long's left. What's going on here? What's this guy doing on the touchline? I think Marquinhos saying 1 minute left. I reckon he's going to blow the whistle straight away. They're going to... No, he hasn't yet. He said retake, I think. Surely for all this time wasted and the goal and the celebration, you put at least another minute. The way the Brazilians are arguing with him, I reckon they're saying, is there more time? And I reckon the ref's saying it's over. Goalkeeper boots it. Ref hasn't blown. Can they? What a touch. But come on. Clip it forward. No. Come on, Brazil. Last chance. Come on, Brazil. That's terrible. That's absolute Casemiro, you absolute scrub. What is that? Left foot cross straight into the goalkeeper's hands. The ref's still playing on. Haaland challenging. Where's Alisson? Done. They're over. They're out. What is Casemiro doing? Terrible cross. Brazil go out of the World Cup. Casemiro, what is that cross? Brazil are out, people. Norway 2, Brazil 1. Neymar got the goal, but thoughts on Gabby's performance? Poor. It's a Brazil shirt. As long as he don't play like that for Arsenal, I can deal with it. Ghost said the whole of Jamaica in tears, Brazil out. Yeah, Jamaica loves Brazil, but they're not good enough. We all love Brazil for the vibes, for the history. It's exactly that. History. They don't have it in the current moment. They're defenders. Their fullbacks are poor. Marquinhos and Gabriel isn't a great partnership. Casemiro looks washed. Should have took João Pedro. Haaland dumped on him. Joint top goal scorer, 7 goals. Haaland, Mbappe and Messi. The guy's an animal. Absolute animal. What a player. 2 great goals. Brazil go out. People, I'm going to round up. All being well, we'll be back 12:45. England against Mexico. As long as there's no delays. If there's major delays, you're not going to see that stream. But as long as there's no delays, we will be there, guys. We will be there. Big up to everyone locked in. Do me a favour, hit the like button and subscribe. As I say, on the positive note for Arsenal people, We know they're going to rip up Gabriel online. He got done by Haaland. He did. I'm an Arsenal fan first and foremost. Get him on holiday and get him back for pre-season. Yeah, Martinelli did well in the 10 as well. So it is what it is. Big up to everyone. Well done to Norway. Massive win for them. Who are they going to play in the next game? England or Mexico? I'll be back 12:45 a.m. people. Stay locked in. Big up, people. Bless.